And then I'm like, I don't know if you've heard of the name DJ Tyanne. And then he's, oh my god, and stuff. And like, he's down here. And he's now on the corner.
Cool. Welcome to episode 4. We're doing this.
Yeah, episode 4.
Episode 4 of All Things Groove. I'm your one host, Dylan.
I'm your other host, OG. And today we have a special guest.
A very, very special guest. Our long time coming, very requested, highly requested, sorry.
Yes. You can introduce
This is where you
yourself.
come in.
DJ Tyanne.
Yes, we have Miss Spider in the building. Well, outside the building today.
In a natural habitat.
Natural habitat, yeah.
Welcome.
Outside.
This actually is a bit of a long overdue episode. I won't lie to you.
It's not because of us, it's because Miss Spider is, a very
Busy.
demanded woman.
This is the third.
Don't reschedule.
Yes, the third reschedule to get her on
No
our show
man, it's
today.
the second.
No, it's
No,
like
the first
third.
time was when you won. And we're like, okay, cool, sharp this date. And then you're like, hey guys, can we reschedule? That was for the 24th of Feb. If I'm not mistaken, was it, I think the 24th of Feb or sometime like that. And then like, hey, we can't do it. Then we made a reschedule for another time. Then
Okay, yeah,
you
then-
couldn't, then
okay, it's the
we
third
did
one.
DV.
It's the third one.
And then we yeah.
And now we're here.
We finally
Eventually.
got on the show. Yeah. So, thank you once again for sparing your time for a humble upcoming podcast. Please like,
Thank you for
subscribe,
having me.
follow us on Instagram.
Please comment who you would like to see next.
That also, because I mean, we have an upcoming guest
We
actually.
do have one, but like,
Shh.
okay, yeah, but who do you want to see?
The main course.
That's funny. You'll get it next week.
You'll
Or
get it when you
drops,
see.
because
I think I got it already.
You should know by now. But yeah, so let's thank you once again. Yeah, let's just jump into who you are, where you're from. Let's.
Okay, so like I think everyone knows, my name is Tyanne Spider. My surname is Spider, yes. I grew up in Lens, if it's not noticeably visible.
I was not. I would have never guessed, eh? I mean,
Yeah, and
No.
you don't say like.
we recently moved to Alberton, Joburg South.
Capri, that's all I
Um,
think when I hear Alberton.
Alberton, Joburg South,
Capri.
about what, 5 years now? 5 years now. The accent is gone. The Lens accent is gone. So,
If you had to bring it back, how would it sound?
well, you know what's funny, right? When I'm in Lens, people say that I talk like I'm a little bit like I have a twang and stuff like that. But then when I come to the South, okay, I've schooled all my life in the south of Joburg, right?
Okay.
And they all said I talk like a Lens person. So I'm like, I don't know if my accent
do
is
you
like
match?
in between what. But yeah,
You
the accent would
adapt.
be a lot thicker than this, people.
Shout out to Lens.
Shout out to the South.
We have a lot of South people.
We've had, I think everyone we've had on the show
Has
is
been
from the South.
We haven't found anybody from the West. So,
Listen, if you're from the, actually, we have a couple of people lined up that I want to bring on the show.
yeah.
But listen, if you're from the West, if you want to come and talk kak, hit us up, let us
Even
know.
if you have nothing to do with group, just come.
Yeah, I mean, surely just at least I've been to one event, so we have something to talk about groove.
Now we're gonna get bookworms next week because you're stressed.
Yo, guys, let's not talk about stress.
Okay, so Tyanne, what made you get into the event industry per se as a DJ?
Okay, well, I wouldn't say it's me deciding. Let's not put it that way, right? It's not me deciding I want to go into the industry. It was just like from a very young age. Okay, I started DJing when I was 10, right?
Was you a
And
DJ?
not quite actually.
Don't
I
tell
never
me you are one of the
started with-
controller babies.
I was a controller baby. My
Yeah,
my
kicking
controller
your
was
ass.
like
Okay,
there
no,
was
no,
like
no, no,
5
no.
buttons on there, and that
This
was
is
it.
where I'm taking a step
Because
back.
Divi also said like you went straight like DJing straight into a controller and then
Yeah.
like guys.
I mean, it was his brother's controller.
I feel like that. I feel like for me, okay, maybe when I was my small 10-year-old self, it was like I'm only a DJ once that decks are in front of me, and so I waited to start learning until I had that set of decks in front of me. So yeah, I started DJing when I was 10, And the passion, like, rooted, let's say, from my family. So I come from a family of DJs. My late uncle was a well-known DJ in Linz. And one of my other uncles are also a DJ. So, I watched them at family functions, they DJ, and I was there like, yeah, I'm just there on the side, like, watching them. Okay, do this, do that. This is what it's, and yeah.
Notes there, cheat codes for the game.
I started calling myself DJ Tyanne long before I started actually
Manifestation.
DJing.
Like you firmly like said, I'm gonna be.
But yeah, for 1 year for Christmas, my auntie and my uncle bought me this small Newmark.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to Newmark.
Small Newmark DJs. A controller. There was like maybe 5 buttons. There wasn't even like the volume. It was just the crossfader.
I have one of those. It was the Gemini. I have it.
Oh yeah, actually, I think no, it was Gemini. The I/O. I think it's.
I'm gonna go find it. It's in my room. My parents actually
one.
found my first controller.
It was that one. And yeah, I think I just started learning, and then everything just like, well, I didn't really take it extremely seriously like while I was in school, right? So I think my sort of career within the industry only like grew after I matriculated, which was about 3 years ago.
Being a 2020 baby, a COVID matriculant.
Yeah, I was a 2020
Thank God we didn't
matriculant.
go through that. To be honest with, I wasn't gonna survive. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
We just missed it.
Yeah. So after that, I was like, okay, I was supposed to take a gap year to basically pursue my DJing. See how far I can get, etc. And then, well, the gap year didn't go according to plan because I ended up getting a learnership. So I just,
the bag over my dream. But
I
it's not making a bag off your dream.
Exactly. So I mean, I did it a bit on the side, and then I think it just grew from there. So yeah, that's my history.
If you remember, I think it was, I don't know what my event was called. It was the one where
I think I do remember you messaging
I only
me.
paid Dylan like a year after that, and he helped against me.
I used that money for caramel sundae.
And I think at that time, I think Dylan's rates, just to disclose, because now it's not the same, but I think I needed to pay him like a 250, and I was like, nah, bruh, wait.
Yeah, I think I also gave you a rate like 250
Just
an
a
hour.
humble, like, listen, at that stage, that was a bag as
It
a DJ.
was.
I'm not even gonna, like, nowadays that doesn't, like, not even transport money.
Yeah.
But back then, like, yo, I'm getting 250 rand for a
An
gig.
hour,
Like,
yeah.
my dad made it. But meanwhile,
Yeah, I messaged you, I messaged Syke, I messaged Dulane.
but didn't Dooley play?
Yeah, Dulane played.
Back to the Future.
It was Back to the Future. Yeah, I need to work
Oh
on
yeah, I
event
remember
names.
that.
Yeah, but a bit cringe, but it was nice.
But the whole vibe was old school R&B, so the whole concept was taking it back,
Yeah.
but not
We
Yeah,
in
and
the
then our
back.
friend did us dirty and also had an event on that day.
because
No,
he was
it
salty
wasn't.
because he didn't get booked.
Yeah, but yeah, he played.
You know who
piano.
you are.
Yeah.
Still leaving the promotion group and
Dot,
asking
dot,
can you
dot.
also. No, I'm not getting involved.
Okay.
Anyway, anyway.
Okay, so we have, where it started, and what was the first big gig that you did that you can remember?
Okay, so my first big gig was Creamy Cafe 2021
You said COVID vibes.
at the end of
When,
January.
lockdown. Oh no, we were still in the midst of lockdown.
That was
no, this was
March
like we were coming out of
Okay.
lockdown.
stage.
So I
What was
think,
it?
yeah,
Not even
that's
stage.
when-
It was a level
Level
5.
No, level 2 or 3.
How much levels were there? 3
Six.
levels. Was there 6 levels?
No, I know it wasn't hectic COVID because I mean, if my parents let me out of the house,
Okay,
then
yeah.
it
I
wasn't.
think that was the most. That was
It
more
wasn't
scary
hectic.
So
than.
brown kid, you like, it wasn't that
Yeah.
bad, I said yes.
So yeah, that was I think the first big gig, where you had this like flyer with your face on it,
I
and
still remember getting Back to the
well, I
Future
still
flyer.
get excited for that. When you see your face on a flyer with your name, it's like
That's me.
This is nice.
No, like from
Yeah.
like when people do events and stuff and they give me like my own personal flyer, it makes me feel accomplished.
yeah, it does.
Like they appreciate me as a
Bring
DJ.
all of them out
Yeah,
of the
definitely.
room.
Yeah, I think I must do that actually. So she does like Persiplex
that's
plaques.
dope, yeah.
So I just do that with all my events, like where I'm like the headliner. I would say like
Yeah,
just
that's
bah,
cool.
there, Dylan the DJ, Dylan the.
Like
Throughout
record
the-
label track things.
Yeah, so she did one for my one mix, like
Yeah.
an accomplishment. Still have it.
That's dope.
Yeah, so hit up if you want any perspecs.
Okay, so
Perspex.
Creamy Cafe.
Sorry, yeah, side note.
Yeah, so it was also so basically that gig was, I think Creamy at the time was having this like open decks type of thing where I hit Q up and I say, listen, I wanna play a slot, whatever. He gave me a time, gave me the flyer. I think my set was it yeah, I think it was like 7 to 8 or so. You know?
The safe
Not a
set.
bad
But
time.
it's the safe set.
It's not a bad time.
It's let me
yeah.
see what you can do with some
that's
people.
what that set time is.
Yeah.
The 5 to 6 is like,
That's
don't
the setup.
trust you.
Yeah,
That's
no.
the setup
6 to
time.
7 is like, okay, you can come through as a bit of people, no regulars getting there early. 7 to 8 is like, okay, it's a bit full, but it's always that 10 to 11.
Yeah, people are just like walking in, you
Trying to see
know,
what's happening.
settling in,
Buy
that type
drinks.
of thing. Yeah. So I got there, and now when I got there, I don't know if you guys been to Creamy,
Was the one in Melville? No, that was Creamy.
the one in Sandton,
No,
in
Creamy, we
Ilovo.
went for-
Oh, Creamy Cafe.
When
Oh,
you disappeared with Om Daz.
shout out to Daz. Oh, but
Yeah.
weren't they in? They moved there, wasn't it? They weren't they in somewhere?
You think of Thai Cafe, dog.
No, but didn't
Thai Cafe
Creamy
was
moved?
Or
Isn't it?
Sophia.
Okay, but the one I went to was in Ilovo.
No, it's
Yes.
the one
No,
we
but I
went
feel like,
to.
So
but I feel like
I
they
don't know
moved.
about the others.
But okay, yeah, no, I think. Shout out to Daz. You know, shout
You
out
are
to
so
Daz.
stupid.
Now I'm
So
saying
the
the
funny
thing.
thing is, actually, I walk in there now. Obviously, I was what I think I was 18 at the time, right? And the
ID.
bouncer stops me and says, "Please give me your ID." So I said, "Okay, cool." I show him my ID. He's like, "No, you can't go in. It's
But
over
I'm
over
playing.
21." So I'm like, "No, but I'm the DJ." And then he's like, "No, but we can't let you in because you're underage." So I was like, "Please go call like you, like I'm the DJ.
Someone.
Listen, look here." And then someone came down to get me, and then the lady said, "No, it's cool. She's the DJ, whatever. She's on."
That's the first
You
time I heard
arranged."
I'm the DJ and it doesn't work.
And it doesn't work. Yeah,
Usually
he was
that's
like,
like
"No,
the-
you're still underage." Like I was like, "Okay," but anyways, so I go in, and obviously you guys have been there, so it's like a like a
Up the
bunker
side.
vibes type of thing. So it was really cool. I mean, for my first gig, you're walking into like a proper like club vibe type of thing. Yeah, I think Ashton was DJing before me. That was the first time I met him.
Mhm.
And he actually stayed for my set, whatever. But yeah, there was, I think a few of my friends came for that gig.
Shout out to them.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean it wasn't full. I won't lie. People were just like eating, but I think there was like maybe like 10 people
As
there.
long as you get content in
But
it,
I mean,
you have it
yeah.
under your belt. you're
I was just like,
there.
okay, I have a poster, I with my face on it, I'm happy.
As long as you didn't play for no one, I'll take it as a dub, in my opinion. If it's
Even
it's
if
only
the
that one
barman are, like,
person.
even
For me,
chatting.
if I have
Yeah,
one
I mean
person,
the barman were like proper vibing. I think those are the only people that were dancing.
I mean, you will take it. I mean, it's
But
better than.
you know, if I just make one person like bob the head, then you know I've done my job.
that's always the standard. I mean,
Especially for early slot.
yeah.
I
Especially
think.
for an early start.
So, like, guys, as upcoming DJs, if you have an early slot, don't take it personal. If you can get one person to at least, you know, like,
Yeah, it's just
or-
about adjusting to the time slot. Because I mean,
Yes.
at that gig, I played like your old school house,
Yeah, okay.
and then I went a little bit into like okay, my style was like I was really like all about like stylo vibes.
Okay.
So
I see you close with Stylo now, actually. Eh?
yeah, we've had a few interactions. I think the first time I went to Capri was when I saw him live. And that was for my 19th birthday.
Sorry, I'm laughing at the music.
For my 19th birthday, so I was like very content with that birthday because I mean like
You saw
I
Stylo.
saw Stylo, and yeah, that was it. And the weird thing is that I actually like I planned to go to Capri before I saw Stylo was on the lineup, so I was like, this is meant to be. Like I'm
It's
meant to
there.
see my idol. Yeah. So after I played some old school house, I went into like a little bit of a stylo vibe, and that's when people started, the barman started, vibing.
You can't go wrong with
whatever.
a Stylo. Like,
A stylo vibe.
I still
yeah.
have old school.
I
I
just
think
hear the marker, like the
Stylo.
yeah that. That's all I hear in my head when you hear stylo.
Yeah.
I think, but that's what it's gotten to. Like, there was one point like Stylo dipped off DJing and stuff. Then he came back, but he came back with like such a bang.
Bang. Yeah.
Like, I was listening to Stylo since grade 8, like with my friends and stuff. They would send me mixes. I have mixes you can't find anywhere.
Yeah.
I have volume 1, volume 3, mixes I don't think Stylo
I
has
have
anymore.
volume 1.5.
Yes, yes. If you're not a true Stylo fan if you don't have anything below 20.
Yeah.
And me, I can.
10 is my personal favorite. Volume 10.
I'll be lying to you if I gave you. I think number 23 with that white album cover background.
yeah.
That one. Sorry, Ash.
Like, I listen to Stylo, but I'm not like a Stylo fan,
Like,
boy, girl.
Me, when I was in grade 8, my girlfriend at the time went to an event and a charity thing, and he was playing. She took me a picture of Stylo
I'm
playing.
trying
And
to figure out whose girlfriend was in grade 8, but anyway.
I'll tell you off camera. She took a picture of him playing. I'm like, where are you guys now? I want to come and just watch this man. I've never been to an event before. I've never been out.
Yeah.
I just listened and saw pictures of DJs. And I'm like, that's what I want to do. And
Yeah.
I saw like he's there. My girlfriend at the time is there. I want to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I went and
But he
listened to his
wasn't
mixes.
there.
Yeah. I mean, when was it? New Year's. Was it New Year's? I went to Capri. Capri, Bloom. Played my set. Everything. What? Who's playing after me? Stylo. I'm like, don't be a fanboy. Don't be a fanboy. How's it, bro? Nah, good.
Who are your fanboy? Was that
Bazzy.
No,
Wasn't
that
it?
was Bazzy. Oh, we'll get to that Bazzy story. It's so funny. We
We'll-
can actually
We'll talk about it now.
No, we had Oh My Jam.
We're talking about it now.
We talking about the Oh My Jam and you like won the Oh My Jam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give context from my side after this.
So anyway, we in VIP. Now we're like we in VIP at Oh My Jam. Oh, yeah.
Never-
I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna fangirl, whatever. Then I did fangirl, we're not gonna talk about that though.
Coco, shout
I
out
saw
to you.
Yesterday, I was like,
She lost her shirt.
I wanna hold this man. He's so huggable. And he smells
He looks
good.
like a little
She
TDP.
does.
He's lovely. He's such a great gent. I'm not gonna lie.
A gentle giant.
Shout out to you, Coco.
Then we see Bazzy. And I don't realize how short Bazzy is. Not like, you know, throwing shit, but I didn't realize, like, because on flyers, I mean, all of you guys look big.
It's like up,
Yeah.
waist
Yeah.
up, so it's like.
So he's like, bruh, here's Bazzy. And then one of our other friends is like, Basil. And I'm like, his name is Basil. I think his full name is Basil. Anyway, so I'm like,
Shout out to Basil.
so I'm like, so my greeting done is like, no, bruh, it's BazyB. I'm like, you in the same area, bruh. You in VIP with Bazzy. He's like, no, bruh, it's BazyB. And he's like, I should take a picture with him. I'm like, just go.
That
I never
I'm
did.
sure that interaction was much better than my interaction with BazyB,
He
right?
never went to he stood like, you know, like
He
a,
played after
like a
me.
schoolgirl crush. He was still like,
Let me give you some more
It's
context.
like it's
Let me give you some context. So after my set, he came to play. But the thing is, I've never met Baz. I've never seen him live also.
Yeah.
In fact,
And I'm
him and
watching this so
Stylo.
far.
Him and Stylo were like my role models growing up as a
Growing
DJ.
up, yeah.
They mixes and stuff. I tried
Yeah,
to like recreate their mixes, like
Yeah.
Shazam, the songs they were using.
Yeah,
and
Shazam.
it was a humble beginning. And now, not only am I on the same lineup as Bazzy, he's playing after me and he must come and greet me. He must come and
Yes.
he must
That's
come and
cool.
greet me. And like, nah, cool. So I'm like,
and then he got his drink.
then yeah. So that's I'm gonna get to that. So I greet him like, nah, how's it, bro? Cool, nah, cool. Listen, nah, what you gonna play? Why you playing early? Because like he usually has like a prime slot. It's like, nah, he wants like to blow him. He doesn't want to.
Questioning the bruh. He's like,
Not
I just
good.
came here to work.
In my
bruh."
head, I'm like, why is he actually playing
this
early?
is the slot I got.
Yeah, he's like, I asked for an early slot.
Oh.
But I don't think he asked for the early slot because it was headliners day after. But I'm like, okay, nah, cool. He made, ask for a picture. Ask for a picture. I'm standing there, but they were like, but why are you standing? I'm like, as a
Okay.
you will know. When a new DJ comes on, what are you standing there for?
Your USB.
Thank you. Thank you. I rest
But
my
the way he
case.
stood there with his hands in his pockets swaying.
I'm like just bobbing to
you
my
can't-
song,
you
but
can't be
playing.
like, I want my USB. Like,
I'm
have to
standing
just
there,
like,
I'm
you
bobbing
vibe.
but to my own song that I played last.
Yeah.
So I'm there, I'm like, okay.
But you stand there like you're about to mac on a girl. You're like,
I was in the zone. I'm like, ask for a picture. Ask for a picture. So, cool. Got my USB. I'm like, nah, cool, bro. I have a good set. I'll check you later.
Yeah.
Cool. Get back. They going on with me. Yeah, what. I'm like, shit. They're like, what? I look at the stage and my drink is blowing next to him. I'm like, now I must go and confront him again.
you confront him.
Just like in another interactions. I woke up. I go past the bouncer by the one gate. Wanted to stop him. I'm like, artist. He's like, okay, cool,
He
go.
was flexing that artist.
I wore that thing proudly.
I think
that
he went,
whole-
that night he got into the shower and he was like, I'm an artist.
Shh. I was an artist. But yeah, went to the stage. As I got up the stairs and I was walking, he was like, you good? I'm like, yeah, got my drink. And then,
Okay, so your interaction with Bazzy?
yes.
Okay, so this was
Basil.
at Sunday Bloom, right? The recent one
Okay.
that happened at Bloom. So we go there, whatever, and now we ordered food, right? So we went outside in the parking. Like, I think there was like a little like balcony type of thing. I don't know how to explain, but we're standing there. So it was myself and my sister and my girlfriend, right? So we were standing there, and BazyB now is done with his set, so he's walking out. And my sister and my
You were like,
girlfriend's like,
Go
my
ask,
sister-
go talk to me, go talk to
yeah,
him, go
they
talk.
were like, go talk to him, introduce yourself, introduce it. I'm like, no, he
He's
was
busy.
like rushing, you know, he was
He's
like,
busy.
he was rushing to another gig. So I was like, no, you can see like he's going whatever. Yeah, my girlfriend stops him like, BazyB, come here, and he's now on the call, man. He's on the call, and she's like, no, come here. And then he's like, okay, I'm coming.
Like, you
No,
know, I'm gonna
She
do it.
secured your bag.
I swear, if there's any interaction with DJ, she's like, you know, when someone wants to get someone's number and they're like, yo, my friend wants, you know.
She was like,
She's like,
my
and I'm just there
girlfriend
like,
wants.
Please.
and I'm just there like,
Hi.
I'm tired.
yeah. So then he comes, and I was like, now I won't lie, we're all a bit on a level, right?
Love to
I mean,
see
we're
it.
trying that pizza like proper, like we're all but on a level. Anyways, he comes in, and then now they stop talking. I'm like, okay, what?
Imagine you call someone and they come and you just say like,
And he's standing there, and I'm like, I don't know if you've heard of the name DJ Tyanne. And then he's like,
Was this you?
No.
Did you
Did you-
refer to yourself?
Yeah.
did you like have you
What's wrong with you?
okay, you can't go on with me ever again.
You spoke myself in the third person.
Have you
I was
ever
like-
heard of me? DJ Tyanne.
It's like, who's that? No, it's me.
It's me.
And he was like, no. So I was like,
In a pain. Like,
yeah, no,
that's
it's
me.
me. I'm a up and coming.
He's like,
female
"Yeah, what's your
DJ."
name?
And he was like, okay. And then he's like, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I really need to go. Like, I have another gig. And I was just like, that was a flop.
You're like Marvin's room in the background. You're like, oh, alright.
But yeah, and then my sister was like, how can you say, have you ever heard of DJ Tyanne?
Your sister was right.
But I think as maybe I was busy and he didn't think, but I think everyone should say, yeah, no, I've heard of her.
Yeah.
Even if you
Even
play Dom.
Like, respectfully, if I don't know you, I don't know you. But that's when you sell yourself and be like, hey, you know what, maybe follow me.
But I feel like on my part, that was the wrong line to introduce.
Have you
yourself
ever
to a
heard of
DJ?
DJ Tyanne? No. Okay, have a good day.
Have you ever heard of Ashlyn? Who's that? I'm
So
Ashlyn.
listen, it's
Yeah.
And you'd think that I'd learn because I mean that
Did you do
very.
it again?
No, that was the second time I did it
What's
because
the first time?
Zane Galston.
okay. My first interaction with Zayn was, however, I shook his hand and I walked. I'm like, I need to go
It's
speak to
easier
you.
for a guy, I think.
It is much. I
It's
agree.
easier for a guy.
How, nah.
No, I
I think
Guys
it's just
can
you
interact
need more
out there with
experience.
each other's names.
Okay, not firmly, but
However,
if it's a make or break in a career environment, there's a lot of stress on you. It's like
It
if
is.
I
Okay,
say
yeah,
anything out wrong, if I fumble that
what are you
bag,
gonna say in a space of 5 seconds?
you'll be surprised when
Have
you.
you heard of DJ?
Your muscle.
Dylan to DJ. That's
Have
what
you-
he could
Man,
say.
I could have
to
been like,
Papa.
hi, how's it, bro? Have you heard of Dylan the DJ? I'll be wearing the merch still and everything proudly.
You're like, who's that? Like,
It's me. Like, hi.
I just arrived. It's me.
Like, listen, can you organize a slot for me?
Yeah, no. So okay, with Zayn, right? Same story. He was standing there. He was on
I
the
am tired.
on the call, and like he was like alone, right?
I
So
am
I was
Batman.
like, this
I'm
is my
Batman.
my opportunity, right? So then I was like, nah, like this is not the right place, the right
setting.
time. I just don't feel like this is the right time.
To have a
And then my
conversation with
girlfriend was
someone.
like, no, just go. And then she goes after him, and it's like, she calls him, it's like,
Give your pep
you.
talk before she
Zayn.
Like, listen, you got this. This is your
Wait, I'm gonna
chance.
go do this now.
That's what you're gonna
Yes.
say. Introduce yourself. Don't ask, you know who I am.
Yeah, she was like, yo, Zayn, come here. Like, you know how difficult it is with female teachers in the industry, whatever. Then she left it up to me, and she looked at me and she was like, okay, go. And then I was
She's
like,
your Ashlyn.
I don't know if you've heard of DJ Tyanne.
Oh Lord.
I am Batman.
Like you've not hi, I am Tyanne. Have you heard of
Because I mean, if you've heard, because I mean, okay, I haven't shared a lineup with, but there has been like a few like places that I've played at where it's like, you know, Bazy's reposting or that type of thing. Or I think I did share the lineup with Bazy. It's just the interaction didn't like
There
fall
was
through
no-
because he wasn't playing before or after me. So it's like you can now again go after him like, listen, I was a DJ on the lineup too.
That was my line with Coco.
Oh, let's not even talk about that. Coco's on the lineup. It's like, hey dog, what you doing here? I was also a DJ. Events me, I played.
No, but yes.
Guys, yo,
Okay. On that
how does
topic,
you guys flirt?
no need for that anymore. If I do, I'm gonna get.
I'm gonna ask your girlfriends, how do they flirt? How did they bag you? Because
How did I
do you know who
bag?
Dylan is? No.
Okay, I
I'm
don't have
Dylan.
to do any work on that interaction with my girlfriend. So
Okay.
I was,
Just you probably said, "I'm Tyanne." that was it.
I'm Batman. Yo,
But yes, on that note, as a female DJ, how would you say breaking into the industry has been for you?
I won't lie, it's been difficult. I mean, so in the starting of my, like, you know, like how do I put this, like getting gigs, right? You know, you say you're a female DJ and the first thing that goes to an organizer's mind is you don't know what you're doing. You know, like at that time, let's say
Yeah.
maybe like I said 5-6 years ago, that was the first thing in an organizer's like head, like
Why are you
that's a
DJing?
bit sexist, but
that
anyway.
type of thing. It is. But then nonetheless, the urge to prove yourself is greater than if I was a guy. You understand? Because now there's more pressure to prove yourself as opposed to if you were a guy.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So yeah, it has been difficult. Also, I think for me, the interaction, right? The interaction for me is, so obviously the industry is male dominant, but a lot of the organizers also is male dominant, and it's a lot older guys. So now, how does that interaction happen for a younger female to have, like, you know, like a type of bro relationship with an organizer?
What's up, bro?
Like a bro relationship, right? So I mean, if you let's say, okay, who's an organizer that's around your age?
Around my age.
Yeah.
Misguided.
I would say the closest is Carlo and them.
Okay,
Of shout out to
So
Misguided.
you can easily have that.
I get what you're
Sort
saying. Like you
type
also
of thing.
saying for a guy to go up and introduce himself, it is, in a sense, I would say easier because, like Ashton also said, to introduce yourself as a guy, you don't have to know anything about the guy. It's
Yeah.
straight up. Nah, how's it going, bro? Nah, cool, sharp.
You basically have the job because you have things in your pants that we don't have. That is why you get the job.
But it's weird coming from a guy. Imagine a guy going to a guy because they both. Anyway, yes, I get what you're saying.
No, okay, so
The conversation.
But like I said, this is all just from my experience.
Yeah, you're
Obviously,
upcoming.
as it might be different for another female
I don't think
DJ.
it's a different experience. Honestly, I'm not a DJ, but I've spoken to like Psych, and Psych has been in the industry, and I mean now she's working for Vow. She's like really shifted from DJing to like more producing.
Yeah.
But her same comment is like she entered, okay, I won't name the organization, but she entered like a well-known competition from like an alcohol brand, and
I entered the same one.
yeah, and the people that were won, that doesn't
People
make
that
sense.
did win.
The people did win. That's not bad.
The people that won the competition.
The people that entered the competition, I
That
couldn't find
also.
the word entered.
Had a certain appearance.
There is a certain appearance, a certain appeal, a certain like look.
Following.
Not even okay, following too.
Not actually not. Yeah, some
Not
of them had like
following.
200 followers
Not
and stuff.
following.
It's the
It's
way
the
that
it's
you
the
look.
appearance. Yeah.
And she also because
That arrow was a bit heavy. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry. That arrow was yo.
Okay, I didn't mean
no,
to.
but
I
Yo.
also what she complained about was like because she's a mass presenting queer woman, it's like
Yeah.
that was thing. So maybe I don't know what would solve it is more female organizers or more female events.
I mean, you actually hosting your first event
Yeah.
in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Which
Big ups
is,
to that.
I mean, it's one of the reasons. I mean, I've been wanting to host an event for the longest time ever. I'm sure
But she
you
also
guys
making
know,
like
yeah.
space in the space.
for
But I-
other female DJs.
But I was gonna say
exactly.
that actually creates a nice. This is just me. What's thumb sucking? What's that? You just like
Spitballing.
spitballing. Thank
Sucking
you.
your thumb, I don't know why you sucking
Like,
your thumb.
no, like you. No, that's rude. Sorry. Anyway, like if you start a brand around the whole concept of
female
female
DJs.
and female, it's run by females.
Yeah.
That can actually gain such good traction if you think of it, because as guys and DJs specifically, we also want to, we do support all of that.
Yeah.
I imagine you start a brand.
Okay, we're
Come
not
on.
gonna name the brand.
I was gonna call an insurance company.
But for women.
Yeah, from
What's wrong with you?
By
But-
females for females.
Yes, so
by
by females for females, like we
Yeah.
abbreviate that to say this is the industry, this event, like what Daydreams did for Women's Day. It was
Yeah.
just a female lineup. Like that, if you do that, but also you can interpret the male genders in between and stuff. But
Yeah.
what goes in and what comes out and what's the way it's operated, it's purely by you guys.
Yeah.
To say, we're not gonna take you guys say in how it should be done.
Yeah.
We're taking it for our own. That's how we think it should be done, and that's like just the butterfly effect to start more.
So I'm saying
Yes.
it's a fever dream because I'm sure you've had interactions within the industry, and as you said, it's already that you can feel it's already that sort of, but she's a girl
Yeah.
type of thing. So it's a fever dream in the sense of most of the, okay, I don't want to say most, but most event places, clubs, restaurants already have a clientele which is mostly male dominated. So now, why am I going to give Tyanne this Saturday if I can give, let's say for instance,
Chow mein.
Chow mein or Dylan? No, like hate to everybody.
Chow mein also out, yeah.
Yeah, like there's no hate, but it's like that's just the mindset. Like these guys have brought me money. What are you gonna bring to the table?
Yeah.
And the only time women are kind of shown in the event industry is you are a host or you
What's her name say?
you're gonna have like the appeal. Like okay, we're not gonna mention who said it, but when we were at like a place, they said okay, have more women in your interviews because that gets more traction. So it's more of the eye candy than the actual operation.
Yeah.
It's everything is purely based around the algorithm and what works. If it works, don't change it. And it's come to terms of what's worked and stick to that. So like as I was saying, we were told this is look for these people, ask these people, and when we saw certain people we were busy with, it was like get this person.
Yeah.
They have maybe something more they can add, or the whole concept of an influencer plays such a major role nowadays. If you're not an influencer, who are you?
Yeah.
Back in
That's
the day,
true.
could have a house party and be like, "Bruh, share my flyer."
And that's
Come
if
to
you want
my
to do a
house.
host, you just share the
We have
post.
free
And
Yeah.
punch. Canteen.
That's
Oh,
it.
Ross, but it's
no, but
fine.
back in the day, things were, I wouldn't say more simple, but it was
Simple, yeah.
less cutthroat. Now, if you don't have a name for yourself,
I think
who are
we're
you?
older now and we realize
That's
like
true.
this is actual shit to do.
But like, I mean, people secure a bag, and this is what they do for a living. So
Yeah.
it works. I mean, but if you're not an influencer, if you're not making a name for yourself, who are you?
Yeah, that's
Which
true.
is the harsh reality of today's day and age, which is I think very pressurized on all of us as DJs also. If we don't have a following base or a name for ourselves, who's gonna book us?
Yeah,
So we do what it
But I've
takes for
spoken about
us
this
to.
before. You can have following, you can have traction, but if you don't have connections, you aren't anybody. You can
Everything
have 10
nowadays.
followers, but if you don't know
Yeah, no,
someone
it's
that knows
it's all
someone
about connections.
that knows Zayn, you're not gonna get on. If you don't know someone that knows
Bazzy,
Bazzy, you're not gonna get
K2K,
in.
what?
Yeah.
If you know the right people, you sit. You
Yeah.
can have one mix with 10 views, no experience on a CDJ,
Yeah.
but you know, I'm not gonna call names. Okay, you know,
You know Bob.
you know Dylan, and you in. You get maybe not a prime slot, but you get a good slot. You get your own personal flyer.
Yeah.
You get paid. You're done. Whereas I knew no one in the industry.
Yeah.
Everything I've done up to
You
now.
guys need to make friends. Take them out for lunch. Seduce them.
So, listen, we both have girlfriends. All of us have girlfriends.
I'm just talking nonsense.
But like, it's very difficult if you don't know anyone. So like me, when it came to events and stuff, I would make it a point of making interactions. If I don't know you, I'm gonna get to know you.
Yeah.
You don't know me, but you're gonna know me.
Yeah.
And it's proven to work with a lot of things. I
You know
mean,
who Tyanne is?
at least I didn't do that. My one interaction with someone actually from the VDub crew, so like when this was just post lockdown, like when the next VDub 2020 was 2021, last year's VDub.
Yeah, yeah.
It was coming up and stuff, and he had a VDub t-shirt on. So I'm sitting with my father at the barber, and me and him were talking. They had this logo, the VW logo, caught my eye. I'm like, he's like, and then I'm like, check your shirt. It's like VW. I'm like, yeah, I'm now back. Me, I've gotten to the point that then already was just do it. I
Yeah.
tell like my brother and my sister when it comes to like speeches and approaching girls for this guy, don't overthink it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Once you start like double stepping into you're not gonna end up doing it and you're gonna
Then
flop.
you end up saying things
do you
like,
know
do
Dylan?
you know
So I'm like, I
I think
went.
you know for now, but I feel like maybe we must have a segment, I don't know, from an experienced, seasoned
DJ.
entertainment groovers person. Because I think a lot of what business entails for both of you guys, again, I just speak out from like an outsider point of view. I'm just the person that observes the
Yeah.
game. I'm not really in the game. Although I look like I'm in the game.
Shout out to Chris Beats.
Like, I think it's all about selling yourself in a short amount of time. Like, if you see Dylan on the road, you're not gonna, I know we're shading you a lot, but I'm not, you know who Ashlyn is. I feel like you need to be like, hey dude, I'm an up and coming DJ. Like a quick
That was my
Yeah.
interaction.
But the weird thing is that, I mean, with every other DJ that I've interacted with, it went smooth. I mean, because now it was like
the-
Zane
it's the
Girls
big
and it was
people.
like BazyB. I was like,
You
yeah.
froze up.
I was like
But it
on
was
my ear.
Stylo. You were like, hi, I'm Tyanne. How you doing today?
Well, the good thing about Stylo is that he played after me.
Oh, she had that,
when
that
I-
icebreaker.
Yeah, I had that icebreaker.
And
And
USB.
I had my sister in the back and she was like,
Talk to him.
she
Talk to
was
him. Talk
like,
to him.
yeah, no, she was actually like, so I was still like finishing off my set and my sister was having a conversation with him and she's like, my sister was like, your biggest fan and whatever. And then after my set, he said there was a dope set, whatever, and we had that little bit of a conversation.
Like, it's still
Thank you.
Yeah.
I finish the topic and then it's this.
Yeah, no, my hands was still shaking and all of that. We got the photo, all of that, and then that was my first time playing at Capri also when that whole interaction happened. So yeah, that was that. I feel like that I look forward to seeing the set times of my gigs. I mean, if I'm playing before or after a DJ that I haven't met, I'm like, great, this is my opportunity. They come on, I introduce myself, good luck for your set, enjoy your set, type of thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, that did flop the one time because I came on after a DJ, and then I came on after and she said, enjoy your set, and I said, you too.
That's like going to a restaurant.
You too.
Like going to a restaurant
And I
and the
just
waiter brings your
realized she
food.
just finished the set, and I was like, I hope you enjoyed your set.
Quick recovery, but still.
But yeah, that icebreaker when you coming on after DJ, you playing before a DJ is really helpful in those settings.
think
It's now when
use
you
it.
have to approach someone where it becomes a little bit like you have
Do
to
you
think.
know? Like, I'm sorry. we're gonna
Don't
be-
say that.
A moment that I captioned,
To
I
the
think-
up and coming
I think that
DJs,
must be
don't
when we-
say that.
That must be part of the caption of our your fly.